What I have in my hand is the actual remote control for the cannon itself. And like I said, it's just a typical propane cannon that's been activated with a wireless system instead of having a timing system. So let's just see what it does. This does not have the baffle in it. This will not make a big loud noise. This will just be a flash. But if the baffle's in it, this will do 130 decibel. Sounds about like a good 105 going off. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. Remote on. You'll hear it firing up. That's what you'll hear. Now, let's go a little closer here and you can see the actual flash, which I would normally not do. Whoop, sorry about that, guys. That's basically what you're getting. We'll turn the light off, give you a little better idea of what's going on here. It makes a good special effect if you don't, you know. See if I can get it tuned in here. There it is. I can't really. There it goes. Now I can see the cannon. Like I said, it makes a pretty good flash when you. But if you have the baffle on it, it'll make a lot more noise. But like I said, I'm in a neighborhood, and my neighbors probably would not appreciate me doing that. We'll give it one more shot. Alright, that's the cannon. That's the remote. That's the Jeep. Now, if I wanted to, I've added an adapter, which is this little adapter right here. It's a small little adapter, which I can put down. Now, you will want to unplug the propane just so you won't accidentally shut it off, which I will do now. I'm going to undo the system to where it cannot fire. 1 second here. Oh, it's easier said than done. Hold on, guys. Alright, like I said, I've undone it, so now that the cannon can't go off by itself, you can put an adapter, which is nothing more than an HDPE pipe, 12-inch, with some heavy-duty wood behind it, so it doesn't blow up your cannon. You can place this down the barrel of the cannon. And now, with the unit in the back right there, now you can take your favorite artillery shell, which we will get right now. Whichever kind you like to shoot. I personally find them all just to be about the same. You can place that down in there, shove it down, and now you can shoot artillery shells out of this cannon. I have shot them. It doesn't hurt it a bit, and it will look like a 105 going off in the air. Well, not quite, but it makes a real good effect. You can see the other videos when I'm shooting my other cannons, what they look like when they go off. So there's my Jeep, there's my system. Thank you for looking. Okay, this is a demo of the little Jeep cannon. Now this is on the lowest possible speed, and this is the lowest cannon. It's not going to make a lot of noise. That's just without the baffle in it. He's going to turn it around here for me real quick, and we'll let you see it fire, and then we'll put the real baffle in it. But this is for your neighborhood if you're just wanting to have a party or something like that and not really do anything. So here we go. Here it comes. And like I said, this is not really. Alright, now that's the way she does. She just moves around, she'll go. She's got two 6-volt, 10-amp batteries on it. She'll go about 8 hours on a charge. Alright, that's demo number 1. Alright, this is a demo of how loud this cannon can really go. This is with the full mouthful on it. We're gonna bring it around here. He's just gonna keep shooting it. This is how loud this thing can get. It's about 130 decibel horn on it, is what it's got on it, if you really want to know. I can feel the concussion on it right now, and I'm not that close. I can feel the air come off of it. I wish I had somebody there, because when I'm sitting here, I'm not that close. I'm a good 50 feet away from it, and it's blowing my shirt when I go off of it. But I do have earplugs on. I do not recommend you being close to it. It will take the eardrums out. All right, that's the demo how it works. Okay, now we're going to demo the part where I put a actual HDEP pipe down in the barrel of this, and we're going to shoot an artillery shell out of it and show you what it'll actually be able to do shooting the actual, you know, any kind of your favorite artillery, Excalibur, Zeus, or whatever you like to shoot. Go ahead and put that tube down there for me, Mark. He's just gonna it just fits right down the barrel. There's a clamp in there to keep it from going any further. He's just gonna slide it on down there. Just push it on in. Yeah, there you go, all the way to the end. Okay. You got to get a little pressure all the way in. All right. Now she's ready to go. Hold on a minute. Now she's ready to. That's good. She's clamped in. Now she's got the barrel on for a real cannon. All right. We have our artillery shell in it now, and we're fixing to light the end of it, which will be remote eventually, and we're going to see what it does with a regular artillery shell. Go ahead, Mark.
No, that's the way you shoot fire.
We're going to do that one more time with an artillery shell. Now, these are just little black box shells. These aren't really the full-size shells, so the tube's a little bigger than it needs to be, but we'll go ahead and fire another one just to play. Okay, this is the cannon shooting a regular canister shell. Whatever your brand is, I don't care. It's just a canister shell. Okay, Mark, light her up. Let's see what she's going to do. Did I not tell you, or did I not tell you?
Oh, that is great.
Okay, now this is the Jeep elevated on a box. Eventually, I'm going to go ahead and make that cannon to where it can elevate back and forth. This is, like I said, this is just the first round of it, so we're going to see what we can do here. Go ahead, Mark, light that thing. Let's see what happens. Okay, again, this is the tank elevated, as you can see. Eventually, like I said, I will have that barrel where you can elevate it instead of putting the tank up and keep running it. But we're going to go ahead and fire a regular, well, an artillery shell. Just a regular ball shell. Go ahead, Mark, light that thing. It won't go as far because it's too big a tube for actual shells, as you guys know. Okay, another canister shell. Hopefully I'm just doing several of them if you guys want to watch. So this is a canister shell coming out with an elevated cannon. Go ahead, Mark.
Boy, that was great.
That's fun, ain't it?
That was great.
Okay, see, it's going way up there now. That's why we want it. We want it
higher than the other one.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
I don't know. All right, we're firing another artillery shell. This is actually an Excalibur, so you guys know what it is. Go ahead and fire. I fired Zeus, Excalibur, Black Mamba. That's what we've been firing. Everybody's. All right, here we go. We're going to shoot another different type shell. I don't know. This could be exterminator, I don't know. They're all canister shells to me. Go ahead and fire it, Mark. So that's what this little tank can do. Like I said, you can fire it when it's straightened down. It doesn't go as far. It only goes about 74 to 80 feet if you leave it down by itself. If you elevate it, if you want to make artillery, I guess you can make it go all the way up. It won't hurt the Jeep at all. Every 4 seconds, if you just want to make a 130 boom on it. I think I pretty well told you all about it. When you saw the original pictures, it had plastic that came with the factory on those. I replaced them with rubber tires like you put on a dolly or something like that, because the rubber tires have more traction on them and it gets further. It's got 2 speeds, wireless remote. You can do it without wireless. You can hand fire it. You can wireless remote control fire it. It's a pretty neat little item here. And like I said, I'm trying to get them down to the price wise where, who knows, I may build them, because I can pretty well put them together now, that first one. But this was the experimental one. And like I said, eventually I hope to have a little motor that barrel will raise and lower by remote and the whole works.
Randy,
There it is, guy.
That shoots about 70.
All right, after taking her out to the country a little bit and finding out that I needed to make the barrel where it would move up and down, I've already had and temporarily put this barrel to where it could go up, middle, or all the way straight. I'll show you all the different positions in a few minutes ago. We're going to take it out to the country maybe today or tomorrow and try to fire it this way, and the artillery shells at least go up in the air, or you can fire them straight out like you saw in the other videos. Here's when it's up in its utmost position. Here's the Jeep again. This way the tanks, the gun's not near as high straight up in the air, but it'll lob a shell out and it will fire before it hits the ground. Real nice effect for a, you know, canister shells are better unless you got black box that make a little more boom, but this is the other position it's in. In this position, the barrel will shoot call it a canister shell. It'll shoot it out to the outside of the ground, approximately 100 yards. It looked like the one video where the shell's throwing shrapnel down on the ground. You'll see it blow up in the air and then shrapnel will come down off. That's kind of a nice effect. And then we'll show you the lowest position. Of course, that's when it's the standard position, but that's the 3 positions the tank could go. I am trying to manufacture a motor right now. It's one of those that I kind of at night and half asleep thinking what else I want to prove on this, but I think I'm pretty well in the final stages of it. I would like to be able to remotely raise that barrel up and down, whether that's possible or not because of the, the backlash off of the artillery shell. But guy, this is the tank. This is what she looks like. She's pretty neat effect. I'm going to take her to a fireworks show in May up there in Bowling Green, Indiana, and give her a playtime. I took it the last show up there, but anyway, guy, talk at you guys later.